Hey yogis, what's up? My name is Marissa and this is Moonbeams Yoga. This is going to be the first of 3 parts of a little beginner series, mostly focusing on hamstrings and hips. So if you have them, grab a pair of blocks. If you don't, you could always use a couple of water bottles or something like that to improvise just so that you can do this practice today. And if you like this video and want to see more, please be sure to like and subscribe right now. So take a deep breath in. And let's begin. So we're going to begin today's practice in a child's pose. So bring your knees as wide as your mat, toes come together, and just sit your booty back. Walk your hands forward. Let your forehead drop down towards the mat. And just start by taking some deep breaths in, slowing down your breath. You can come up onto your fingertips by tilting your hands up, and maybe you experiment with coming onto your toes if that's comfortable. If not, just go right back into your regular child's pose. And take a few more breaths. And slowly walk your hands off your mat over to the left. Feel that nice side stretch on your right side. Feel your right ribs expanding. Breathe nice and deep. And work your way back towards center. And then off to the right side. Feel the left side of your body expanding and stretching now. And now coming back through to center. Come onto your forearms, so your hands are going to be facing forward. And bring your knees into a tabletop position. So your knees will be hips width distance apart, right below your hips. You can untuck your toes. And we're just going to take some cat-cows, some forearm cat-cows. So inhale to arch your spine, gaze up. Exhale, round, gaze at your belly button. A few more like this. One more. Full exhale. Come up onto your hands, and we're going to take a couple more rounds in cat-cow. Inhale, find more room now, gaze up. Exhale, round, gaze at your belly button. One more, nice and slow. Neutral, gaze down between your hands. Big breath in. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Send your hips back. You can walk your feet out, adjust your down dog as you need. Just find what feels good in your body. Can maybe make some ankle rolls. And when you're ready, find a bit of stillness. Lift your hips up and send your heels back. Inhale, right leg comes up. Your foot is flexed. Try and pull your right foot towards the back of the room. You should feel a really good stretch in your left hamstring here the more that you pull. Take one more inhale. And exhale, bend your knee, bring it all the way through. And perhaps you walk your front foot forward a little bit more. Lower your back knee down, untuck your toes. And this is where your blocks are going to come in handy. So you can bring them on either side of your body. We're going to come up into Anjaneyasana asana. So your heel will be right underneath your knee, and just get your blocks where they're comfortable so that you can really lift up, have them support you. And we're just going to keep them here for the next few poses. So just hang out in your Anjaneyasana for a moment. You should be pushing into your front heel. Maybe you experiment with lifting the balls of your feet off the ground and then push into the top of this back foot. So front heel, top of your back foot. Take another inhale. Exhale, relax into the pose. For the next move, tuck your back toe. Inhale, straighten your legs. We're coming into an extended pyramid pose. So you're still up high on your back toes. Front foot is planted. Perhaps you take an inhale, crown of your head comes forward. And then either stay here or you can bend your arms and slowly fall over your front leg a bit. And take a few breaths here. You could always do this without the blocks as well. So your hands could be on the ground. This can all be done with or without blocks. And just breathe. Straighten your arms if they aren't already. And coming into our twisted pyramid, your right hand is going to come up so that you're twisting. Right foot in front, left hand is planted into your block or the ground. Gaze up past your right hand if your balance allows. If not, you can keep your gaze down. One more breath in. Really feel yourself lengthen, expand, grow. And exhale, plant your hands down, bend your front knee. Come back into your downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. You can always come down into child's pose if you need. Or just if you want, if that's what you're feeling. Every day is different, so just listen to your body, whatever it's telling you. Take a nice big exhale for me. And then lift your left leg up. Foot is flexed, pulling towards the back of the room. Bring your foot forward and scooch your foot forward a little bit more so that you have a really nice wide stance. Lower your back knee, coming back up onto your blocks into your Anjaneyasana. Remember the cues from the other side, front heel, back, top of your back foot. Maybe a little Buddha smile comes onto your face. Notice how that actually helps you in your poses. Bring a little bit more lightness to your practice. Steady your gaze, your drishti. And when you're ready, tuck your back toe. Straighten your legs, coming into your extended pyramid pose. Gaze at your front toe. And then when you're ready, lift your left hand up. Twisted pyramid, gaze up. Maybe you just experiment with it for a moment. One more breath in, grow a little taller. And then exhale, bring both of your hands back down to the mat. Find your way back into downward facing dog. Take child's pose if you need. It's always available to you. If you're hanging out here with me right now, take an inhale, lift your right leg up, and this time we're gonna bend your top knee, open your hip, coming into a three-legged dog scorpion. And really try and distribute the weight in your hands and shoulders evenly so you're not all of a sudden putting all your weight into your left hand and shoulder. Take one more inhale, lift your leg up a little higher. And exhale. Plant it all the way through, but this time send both of your toes over to the left. We're going to come into prasaritas, aka wide-legged forward fold. So you can take your blocks here and take an inhale. So halfway lift and exhale. Fall down just as far as you can. Maybe make a little bit of room for your head so that you can really drop down. Let your neck go. Let all those vertebrae expand and release. And take whatever feels good here. Allow yourself to relax for a few rounds of breath. And slowly coming back towards the front of your mat, front knee is bent, find your way back into downward facing dog. Gaze at your kneecaps, just one round of breath here, find some stillness. And inhale, left leg comes all the way up, bend your knee, open your hip. Coming into your scorpion down dog. Imagine opening your hip, your knee comes higher towards the ceiling. Engage your abdominal muscles. And really push through your fingertips, using all parts of your arms, hands, and shoulders. One more big breath in. And exhale. Bring it all the way through. And this time, coming into that prasaritas, wide-legged forward fold, turn your toes towards the right side of your mat. And this time, you can use your blocks if you want, or you can just grab onto your elbows and hang. Rock a little bit from side to side. You can even play around, have a little bit of fun with your yoga. Shake your booty if you want. This is your practice, you're at home, so feel free to have a little bit of fun and explore your practice. Might even notice that you find some new ways of doing things whenever you just start to play and experiment in your practice. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. And slowly bend your left knee, come back to the top of your mat. Downward facing dog. One breath. Feel your ears drop away from your shoulders. We're not creating any more tension. And slowly walk your feet forward. Sit back on your booty. And we're just going to be in the seated position and take a couple of spinal twists. Inhale, lift your hands up. Left hand plants behind you, right hand grabs your knee, gaze backwards. Other side, hands come up to reset. And right hand back, left hand grabs your knee. And coming back through center, still in your seated pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Push your thumbs into your sternum. Feel your shoulders relax down. Feel yourself bringing love into your heart center, filling your body and soul with love. And then bring your hands to your third eye center. Keep your eyes closed and slightly gaze up. Feeling yourself bringing love and awareness into all of your actions, your mind, and your thoughts. Inhale, lift your hands up. Send out that love to the entire world that needs it so much. Send out good energy and blessings to all living beings. And exhale, bow forward. Give yourself some gratitude. And back to heart center. Namaste. Sending you love.